y'all. It's Kat Loftus, and welcome to episode 40 of a Slice of Pie podcast. Wow, I can't believe we've made it to 40 episodes. It has been a minute since I published an episode. Real estate is so busy in the spring. As soon as the temperatures warm up, all the realtors around here get really busy. So thank you to all my clients who have let me help them with real estate. That's great. But I did want to finally get this episode published. We filmed it a month or two ago, maybe, up in Murrells Inlet. And I'm going to tell you more about our guest in just a second. I did want to just talk about some things that's been going on in our lives. We have a new grandson in our family. Yeah, it's so exciting. Patrick and Siobhan Loftus, our oldest son and daughter-in-law, gave birth to a baby boy on April 2nd. His name is Keegan Patrick Loftus, and we are so excited to welcome him into our family. We got to go see him last weekend, and he is just the cutest, sweetest, little cuddliest bundle of love, and it's such a blessing to be able to have a grandchild. I never really thought I'd have a grandchild, so that's super exciting. And also trying to figure out what our grandparents' names are going to be. I kind of wanted to be KK, and then Pat said he wanted to be Bodine, and I didn't like Bodine, so maybe he'll be Bobo. But I've heard that you kind of let the child will choose the name, so I guess we'll just wait and see what our grandparent names will be. But shout out to Patrick and Siobhan. Y'all did a great job with producing that beautiful baby boy. Thank you. Also, we found out yesterday we have a new Pope for the Catholic Church. We are Catholic, and so that was a very exciting day for us. Pope Leo the 14th. We pray that he does a great job leading the Catholic Church, leading the Christian church, and he has God's wisdom, and he will do a great job leading the Catholic Church. Let's see what else. Oh, it's springtime. A lot of graduations. Everybody's graduating from high school or college. I love seeing those. I get emotional. I don't know why. Every time I hear like pomp and circumstance, I kind of tear up. It's a big event to be able to finish school, to have worked all that way and accomplish all your goals. So congratulations to all our graduates out there. And it is Mother's Day this weekend. So salute to all moms out there and to everybody that just takes care of children. And you might not be the biological mom, but you do a great job of taking care of their children anyway. I know a lot of teachers that act like moms to their students. So a salute to all the moms. Thank you. I hope you get some time off or get to do something for yourself this weekend. Now, let's move on to who our guest is. Our guest this week is Lorrie Zimecki. And Lorrie and her husband run a business, a fun business up in Murrells Inlet called Seakart Adventure. And what that is, they have 4 vehicles. They're four boats. It's like a hybrid water vehicle. It's a cross between like a jet ski and a boat. 3 people can go into them, and you have to be 18 years old to be the driver with a valid South Carolina driver's license. And they will take you out. They will go in front of you with their boat. You follow them out, and you go ride all around in Murrells Inlet out. You know, just they'll take you all around. And for an hour, it costs $199. And they give you a little brief safety lesson before you get started. Of course, you wear the life jacket. But it was a cool thing to learn about. I've never seen anything quite like it. The Seakarts stay at the Crazy Sister Marina in Murrells Inlet, kind of behind like the Claw House and Dead Dog Saloon. So you can go online and book your adventure. Let's see, it's www.seakartadventuresc.com, or you can maybe even just walk right up and say, hey, can we ride the Seakart? But it really looks super cool. And if you're looking for a little excursion on the water while you're in town, or if you're just looking for something to do one day or one weekend, go by and visit them and have a little Seakart adventure. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you about them? Anyway, it's pretty cool. I haven't done it yet, but I want to do it. So I want you to listen to the listen to the interview with Lorrie, and then we'll also put some video at the end of the interview showing how the Seakart works. So sit back and enjoy episode 40 of a Slice of Pie podcast. Hey, Lorrie, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
I am so happy to have met you because you and I share a common friend. So, you know, Jana Davis, who is my college friend from Clemson.
Yes.
And how did you and Jana meet?
Well, I was looking for a nutritionist in the area, and she's just been a great help to me on my health journey.
Yeah, so Jana knows that I do this podcast, A Slice of Pie, and she said, "Hey, I think you really need to interview Lorrie and about what y'all do up here in Murrells Inlet." And I'm so interested to find out too. So tell our listeners what is your business up here in Murrells Inlet?
Sure. So, my husband and I, we own Seakart Adventure. It's right here in Murrells Inlet, right on the Marsh Walk. It is a new water sports attraction. We're going into our third season. And the Seakart is a hybrid between a jet ski and a boat. So it has a jet ski engine and then an inflatable tube, kind of looks like a go-kart on water. And we run adventures out of the inlet.
That is so cool. So where are you from originally, and how did you end up in Murrells Inlet?
Sure. So my husband and I both grew up in Northern Virginia, and I grew up vacationing in Myrtle Beach and then eventually in Garden City. My parents retired here almost 20 years ago, right here in Murrells Inlet. And my husband, he grew up spending time in North Carolina. He went to UNCW. And so 5 years ago, we made the move to relocate to Murrells Inlet and left the corporate world to become small business owners.
Yeah, I believe you told me you used to be in a financial job. What did you do?
Yeah, I worked for a wealth management firm. I was not a financial planner. I actually ran their concierge services. So we helped with the fun things in life for ultra high net worth individuals.
And you said you had to wear a blue suit every day?
Yes, we wore navy blue suits. And now I wear my Seakart gear.
That's a total 180. I'm sure. Do you enjoy it? Are you enjoying what you do?
Yes. You know, we just really love being here in Murrells Inlet, being a part of the Marsh Walk. It's a wonderful community. It is a beautiful area. You know, we get to see people that come here that have never been here and experience the beautiful views. You know, they kind of get really stunned when they see it. And then those that have been coming here for a long time but get to do something new and experience the water in a different way. So I love it. I love it.
So is there a season for the Seakart?
Yes. So we run March to October.
March to October. So we're just into your new season, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you're in your third season now?
Third season.
So I guess it must be going well.
Yeah, yes. It's going really well. We're, you know, really hitting our stride. Last year we moved docks and we're now located at Crazy Sister Marina, which has been a wonderful partnership for us. Crazy Sister's doing so many great things, and we're really just in a prime location. You can be having lunch at Dead Dog, look over and see the Seakarts. You can walk along the pier and see the Seakarts. So it's really been going great.
Yeah, so sorry about that. So if I turn around the camera here, I see the Claw House right there.
Yes.
And then I see, is that Dead Dog right there?
Yeah.
And there's Dead Dog. And then I see your red boats down there, which we'll walk down and see some more in just a little bit. But why Seakarts? I mean, where did it come from?
Good question. Good question. So my husband in his former corporate life traveled internationally, spent a lot of time.
Okay, so why Seakarts? Where did that idea come from?
Sure. So great question. My husband in his former corporate life, he traveled internationally, and he came across the Seakart in Dubai, and he was very surprised that it wasn't in America. And so we just thought this would be great to bring here. It is the only place in the country that you can experience the Seakart. And we just really liked it's a different opportunity. You feel a little bit more safe than a jet ski. Up to 3 people can ride together. So, you know, grandparents can bring their grandkids and sit and have a chat on the Seakart with them. We just really liked this unique way to explore the water.
Okay, so if somebody's going to come up here and ride on the Seakart, do they need to, I would say park in Crazy Sister Marina parking lot?
That's right, yes. Park in Crazy Sister marina parking lot. There's another adjacent lot next to it. In busy season, we provide parking codes because there is, the lot is a paid lot, but we cover that. And then you just pop right down to the dock. We have a website. That's where we recommend people go, and they can book online. We do have a lot of walk-ups. You may be having lunch at Dead Dog, see the Seakart, and then want to go on it. And so we can get you booked that way too.
Okay, so if somebody does book a reservation, what are the requirements to drive the Seakart?
Yes, great question. You must be 18 or older to drive with a valid driver's license that you present when you check in, and you must be 6 or older to ride.
Okay, so the driver has to be 18 or older with valid driver's license.
That's right.
I was about to say South Carolina driver's license, but it could be a person from anywhere, right?
Anywhere, that's right. Yeah.
Well, I think that's pretty cool that you brought something from Dubai, not only here to the United States, but to Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's pretty much on the cutting edge. I like that a lot. Okay. And what is the cost to ride the Seakart?
Sure. It's $199 for a 1-hour adventure, and up to 3 people can ride on the Seakart.
Okay, and then there's a lead boat that will take the Seakart out into the inlet, correct?
That's right. So we have a 21-foot center console boat, goes out in front of you. There is a guide on the back. That way you don't have to navigate the waterways. You can really just enjoy driving the Seakart. Very easy to learn how to drive the Seakart. But sometimes the inlet gets a little crowded during the summer. So that way our guide boat can navigate the pathways. We know when it's safe to go out into the ocean, or which paths with which routes we want to take. And you just get to enjoy driving the Seakart and have a good time.
So I assume that your business is affected by weather. So would there be days that you would not operate?
That's correct. Yep. Our crew is, always checking the weather. If you've booked an adventure and the weather is not going to be favorable that day, we can get you rescheduled. If it's your last day of vacation, God forbid, we hope you come back. But we understand, the weather around here. And so we really work with our customers to make sure that that's, something easy to do. And we try to stay open as much as we can, but we certainly make sure that we're careful when it comes to the weather.
How many days a week?
6 days a week. We're closed on Tuesdays. That's our day off. And then otherwise we're open.
Okay. And what's your website?
It is SeakartAdventureSC.com. The SC stands for South Carolina.
So in Seakart is spelled?
SEAKART, Adventure, SC.com.
Okay, cool. And I'll put that in the comments underneath the video. So if you are listening to this podcast and not watching, you may at this point want to stop and go over to YouTube and watch this part, because we're going to get down to the dock and see the Seakart.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So here are the Seakarts. Okay, you have 4 sitting there. I see you have your life jackets there.
Yep.
Which everybody wears one when they
That's
drive.
right.
Okay, let's go down there and get a closer look.
Okay.
Y'all are the Seakart Adventure crew? What do y'all do? Now, is this the boat that goes out ahead of the Seakart?
Yes.
Okay. So do any of y'all drive this boat?
We both do.
You both do, okay. Okay, what do you do?
I'm an instructor on the back of the boat.
Okay, and what do you do?
I make the videos.
You make the videos, okay, great. Okay, so all encompass, okay, great. So we're gonna go back over here and look at the Seakart. Thanks, y'all. Tell us what we got here.
So we have 4 Seakarts here. We can take up to 3 out together at one time on the inlet. So if you have a big group or a large family, you can book up to 3 Seakarts. That would give you up to 9 people. If you're larger than that, sometimes you do have larger families than that, you can book back-to-back adventures. So one adventure can go out and then the second adventure can follow.
What are these made out of?
That's a good
It's
question.
kind of like rubbery.
Yeah, it's like a really thick
raft almost.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
Okay, so if you have the 3 people, where can you sit down and show me how people get in real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get in right here. And then
And we always have our crew that helps you get in.
Okay.
They're not helping me right now because they're letting me do my thing.
Okay, so one person sits there. Okay.
This
and
is
where's
the
other
driver.
person sit there?
And then you can have 2 people sit right next to you.
Okay. All right. And then what do the controls look like?
So it's right here. You have your stop and go, and then this is your steering, and that's it.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This is very cool. And you go out for an hour, you said.
That's right. Yeah.
How does the Seakart get from the dock down into the water?
Yes. So the crew pushes it off.
Okay.
And so then you kind of back up and then you're in the water.
Okay.
And then you just sort of kind of twirl around while the boat gets out in front of you, and then you get going. And you go real slow right here down the creek, because obviously it's a no wake zone.
Right.
Then when you get to the end of the pier, then you can give it a little acceleration, and the acceleration is right here at the steering wheel.
Let's see. Okay.
That's it.
I see it right there. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you've been out in the Seakart.
Yes.
Do you like it?
I do. I actually tell people if I can drive it, anybody can drive it. I'm not a big water sports or really sports person. And I'm a good poster child because I was afraid and I can drive it. It's super easy to drive.
Okay. So what should you tell people that are thinking about coming and trying out the Seakart?
Yes,
is it fun?
It's very fun. It's a different way. You can have a conversation with someone while you're out here. It's kind of amazing when you get out there. It's literal like your own little boat. And it's just a unique way to experience the water, something different than you've done before. And if you haven't ever been on the water, it's a great way to get out there and do it.
I mean, is somebody allowed to bring a beverage with them or no?
No beverages.
Okay, that's good to know.
Beverages after.
Beverages after. And there's plenty of places along the marsh walk right here to get your favorite beverage.
That's right.
Well, Lorrie, thank you so much. I'm so excited to. I think I want to come up here and try it out because I think this looks super cool.
Kat, we would love to have you anytime. That would be wonderful.
I really would like to do so. Anyway, well, thank you so much, and best of luck to Seakart Adventure. And I hope y'all get lots of visitors and lots of drivers and riders this summer.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
We can't wait to see y'all.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
How are y'all? My name is Jason Zimecki,
I'm Lorrie Zimecki.
and this is Seakart Adventure. We're going to talk a little bit about the Seakart itself first, and then we'll talk you through what the Seakart Adventure is. To start, the Seakart is a hybrid between a boat and a jet ski. It's got a rigid inflatable around the front, and it's got a fiberglass hull. The propulsion is jet propulsion, so it has a jet ski engine actually in it. Performs similar to a jet ski. It's kind of like a go-kart on water, which makes it very fun and safe to drive.
So the Seakart Adventure is a 1-hour excursion. We love to say, you drive, we guide. We have our guests come, they get to drive the Seakart, up to 3 people per Seakart, 1 driver and up to 2 passengers. You follow our security boat, and it has an instructor that will give you the instructions so the Seakarts can follow along. Our crew takes you out on the amazing inlet through an awesome path where you're gonna see the beautiful waterways of South Carolina, the gorgeous wildlife and all the sights. And then you get to speed towards the ocean, sometimes even get to go out on the ocean, sometimes see dolphins. And the crew will continue on through the path as you're speeding along behind them, and then coming back to the Marsh Walk where you get to enjoy all of the offerings that the Marsh Walk have to offer. We love welcoming everyone to Seakart Adventure, from beginners to experts, families, thrill riders, single drivers, you name it, you can drive it. We love to have you come to the adventure.
We're down here on the beautiful Marsh Walk. Everything that we do happens here on the dock. So if you happen to be walking on the Marsh Walk, you can see our signage. We have QR codes that are posted throughout. Very simple, you can find us at SeakartAdventureSC.com. With that being said, you can book there. We run 6 adventures a day. First adventure starts at 9 a.m. and our last adventure starts at 4:30. So we'll have you off the water by 5:30, just in time for dinner. Here at Seakart Adventure, we're family friendly, so the way that the cart is designed, it makes it extremely easy for a beginner, and for all you experts out there, we'll give you the opportunity to rip around and have a good time. Remember, you've got to be 18 to drive with a valid driver's license and 6 to ride. Come on down.
So what did you think? That's pretty cool. It's a personal watercraft, so it's not a really big thing. You sit down into it, and there's somebody on either side, or you can do it yourself, I guess, but it's a personal watercraft, but you're sitting down, and you get to just scoot around and have fun in it. for an hour. It's neat. It's a really neat little experience. And it really is beautiful out in Murrells Inlet among the marsh grass. Maybe you could go during the golden hour when the sun's setting. It's a really pretty time. So if you're thinking about it, just give them a try. They'd love to take care of you and love to show you all about the Seakart Adventure. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for watching, or thanks for listening and follow along. If you are listening to this podcast, you might want to go over to YouTube and watch it so you can see the videos of how the Seakart works. But thanks so much for watching and listening to the podcast, and tell your friends and neighbors so they can tune into. You can get this, you know, you're going to listen to it wherever you listen to your podcast. So I hope y'all are having a good spring. Congratulations to all our graduates. Happy Mother's Day to all our moms. And until we see you again, have a great weekend. Take care.